here's one. Now, this happened to have been the thinnest thread that I could find at this hardware store. But there is thread that's even thinner than this, so you might want to, you don't want it to get like, you don't really want to use thread, but just a very thin string, as best you can. All right, let's see now. We've got this. We don't have to use that. We can use one of our cut strings that we've got right here. Put our strings together.
What size is the string?
What size is the string?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the size of the string is about, when we open it up, we take a ruler, it's about 15 inches long. Of course, when we cut it, when we bend it over and put the string together, then it's much shorter. Then it's only about 7¼ inches. Okay. So here we go again. We're going to put our little loop through our nut. We'll put the rest of it through and push the loop way down against this little part, the little flat part, and once again wrap the string around our finger to make a knot. Push this through, and if you're not in too much of a hurry, you can get it get the knot pretty much where you want it without too much difficulty. See? And there it is. That's pretty good. It's close enough. Yeah. And then the reason we put a knot at the end here is so your finger won't slide off the end. You'll just have a little something to hold it by. When people make really lovely pendulums, they will put something pretty on the end. They'll use a chain, and they'll make a little bead, put a little bead on the end. Yeah, like that. Or one like this. Here's one with a jeweler made this one for me. And this it's all glued in here properly, and a little chain was put on. You can see this chain is even shorter than these. But it all depends. Well, yeah, a little bit shorter. So you can just decide what length you want. And if you get it too long, don't worry about it. You can always cut some of it off. So I think that's good. Alright, here's another one. This is all manual. Kites, if you can find somebody who has string that's used for kites, it'll be even better than this. But this is pretty good. This is good enough. Okay. Alright, so then we're going to take another piece of thread, and we're doing the same thing again, putting the two ends together. That's done. Take this, putting it through again, putting it through the loop. Don't be in too big a hurry, because if you be in a big hurry, then it doesn't center properly, and then you end up having to do it all over anyway. So just take your time. And you may not need to make a whole lot of them. You may just need to. And then when somebody you meet comes along and says, "Oh, I wish I could try your pendulum," you can have a few of these in your pocket, your purse, and you can let them try one for themselves. Okay. Now, if this is kind of off balance, it just means that you need to kind of straighten the knot a little bit so it's a little bit more centered. There, that's pretty good. That's a decent swing. So that's the idea of pendulum making. Okay. We didn't put a knot at the end of this one, and we have to get it back and do that. And there's the knot. And if I get too much string at the end, I cut a little bit off, just to even it out, make it look a little better. And there's another successful pendulum. Okay, thank you so much for learning how to make a pendulum. It's in the very best and easiest way. I'm so glad that you were able to listen, and hopefully you'll try this out for yourself and you'll see how easy it is. And then when you have a little extra money, you can buy a really beautiful looking pendulum wherever they're sold, and you'll be happy to have a prettier one. But in the meantime, this works very well. In fact, somebody I know who had a little pendulum like this with the nut said she liked it so much that even when she got a very lovely looking pendulum, this one seemed to work so well. She was so used to it, and it was so well balanced that she hardly ever uses her more expensive one. So, just letting you know that. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue making you folks have something else to do now. You can go ahead and do it.